record belonging to Skeets. It has stood for the past 6 years. Keep your eyes on lane number 4, Greg Foster. Lane 7, Canada's Mark McCoy. And in lane 8, America's Tony Campbell.
If you want to have a little fun, we've cited the best, but watch in lane 5, Ron Woodson, because he told the Pittsburgh Steelers, "I'll see you later," took off for Europe, and he was their #1 draft choice, and they're not too happy with Mr. Woodson right now.
No Edwin Moses. He is in Europe. He is not in Zurich.
Well, you mentioned Edwin. This was an event. He was ranked among the top 10 in the world at one time, the 110-meter high hurdles. And then he went on to focus on the 400-meter intermediates and has done well at that event ever since. There's Jonathan Ridgen, probably the best European on a consistency basis. Number 85, a rising American star from Florida. That is Arthur Blake. Greg Foster needs no introduction. Olympic silver medalist missed the goal by a lean at the tape. Ron Woodson, hope he's having the time of his life because the Pittsburgh Steelers are not happy. Cletus Clark will be in lane 6. There's Mark McCoy from Canada, who had a collision at the World Indoor Championships and went down when he collided with Greg Foster. Tony Campbell is occupying lane 8. Watch McCoy. He gets out very quickly in lane 7. He is a brilliant starter. If he is to win, he has to try and get a lead over Foster. If Greg gets behind, he tends to press a little bit and sometimes crashes the hurdles, which accounts for quite a few no finishes in this race.
Greg Foster in the yellow, and he gets out of the blocks in a hurry, as does Mark McCoy of Canada. It is Foster and McCoy, and now Greg Foster really pours it on. Foster in the bright yellow with yellow sleeves is across the finish line.
Tony Campbell did something that surprised me. He got up and he just kind of blew right by McCoy. Campbell is running very, very well right now.
Unofficially, his time 13 and 3/4 seconds. And just take a look at the explosive start of Greg Foster.
Foster comes out of the block well, 6'3", 190 pounds, and he can match speed with some of the best in the world. Watch him, and it is McCoy out first. Notice you can tell where they wear those gold Adidas who's over the hurdle first. Watch them plant the foot down. You stay airborne as little a period of time as you can. Foster now getting into his rhythm. Notice he's fine. He's just clicking away from those hurdles. Woodson's beginning to fall back. He's hitting the hurdles here. And it is Foster. Here comes McCoy a bit. Tony Campbell on the outside far left is gaining ground most quickly. Watch the lean at the temp. Hurdlers are great for the lean. Americans have done very well at this event in the world competition. Look at Campbell leaning already. And he nails down second. McCoy, I think, gets third. 13:36 compares favorably with a 13:19, which is the best time in the year set by Foster earlier. He had just a hint of wind at his back.
Doesn't seem all that long ago, Larry, that man right there in the yellow was running in the shadow of Skeets Nehemiah. I would assume here in the summer of '87, it is safe to say that he has finally exorcised Skeets' ghost.
Well, let's see what happens when Skeets comes back from surgery, but certainly look at this brilliant photography here. Good lean by Foster. I really respect the guy's hairline, too. I think that's great.